Hello, and I'm Sanuli, and welcome to the channel. And today we're going to be learning about how to draw Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, because now it's Christmas time. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and press that bell icon to know when we posted any new videos. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below, and I'll try and see them as soon as possible. Now let's get started. So now we're going to start by drawing Rudolph's nose. A little oval like this. Then we're going to shade a diagonal line going somehow like that. Now we'll draw two ovals in both sides of Rudolph's nose. Now we're going to draw a little line coming from the top of Rudolph's nose, then a little curve in the middle there, a little bit down, go back again. Now we're doing the same with the other eye. Down, go up, down again, back down. Now we're going to draw one big eye there, same on the other side. Then a little nose, not a nose, but a little circle from here, a little circle from here. Now we're going to colour in the eyes, but don't colour in the little white details like the circles, the lines and stuff, like this. Same on the other side. Now we're going to start by drawing Rudolph's scarf to keep him nice, warm and cozy. First we're going to start from here and draw a great big smile. Now we're going to do a little line from here, go back from the smile and then connect to the smile again. Now we're going to draw lines like his teeth. Now we're going to draw a little curve from the top, go down. But when you come back up, you're going to draw some little squiggles, something like this. Then going to do some lines again. Now I'm going to finish the smile with a little bit here, here, down, lines again. Now we're going to draw Rudolph's legs. We're going to do a little rectangle here, same but a little bit of distances away. Now we're going to draw two lines on the bottom of the rectangles and colour them in. Now we're going to draw a little curve from here, same on the other side, two lines like the rectangles, colour them in. Now we're going to draw Rudolph's tummy, just easy. Curve in the middle of the two rectangled legs. Now we're going to draw Rudolph's head. From here you're going to go up, then you're going to draw a little triangle coming from here. Inside the top of the triangle you're going to go one curve and another one up. From that triangle you're going to connect right here. Same as the eyes. You're going to colour these in, but not the two curves. Now we're going up to draw Rudolph's antlers. We're going to go from up here, and a little curve from here, up again, curve. Now two curves going back down, and down again. Now we're going to draw a little bit of a head here, same. Now we're going to draw two curves from this side. One curve on the top, down, and a curve from here, back down. Now we're going to go back down to Rudolph's eyes level. Now we're going to draw the triangle again, and the same on the triangle on the left, and like the eyes shaded in. not the white. Well, we will go back down. And there you go. You have a cute little Rudolph. Now, we're going to colour in Rudolph's nose red. And that's why we call him Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. If you want to put Santa hat, but for me, I would like to make the picture more nice. So now we're going to go into the Santa hat. We're going to start with the left antler and put a little line from here and then to the middle of Rudolph's curved head and then do a line right here. Then we're going to do from the one with the left antler, go through this one, but we're not going to colour in draw the line from here. We're going to go from here, up from here, a little curve from the right antler, go right down. Now we're going to do a little bit the same on the other one. Go curved from the bottom antler of the right, little curve, go down. Now we're going to draw a little circle to finish off your cute Rudolph. There we go. Now I want to read you this book that is called The Tale of Little Rudi. And why I want to read this book is because today we have drawn little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And also, as you can see on the front cover, that there's a reindeer with a red nose, but it's not called Rudolph and it's called Rudi. And this book was written by Alison and Michael Battle and illustrated by Steve Milligan. High up on the snowy hills of Lapland is where the reindeer call their home. It is also the home of Mother Christmas, Father Christmas and the elves. And there's their home, right there. Once upon a Christmas time, the coldest winter ever known fell over Lapland. But the biting north wind blew through the trees and snowflakes whirled and turned in the air. But the reindeer weren't worried, not at all, for they wore thick coats that kept them warm. They were proud, brave and strong. They're the reindeers that are proud, brave and strong. But one reindeer didn't feel quite so proud, brave or strong indeed. Little Rudi felt he was different, and the reason he felt different was, well, the plain as the nose on his face. For unlike all the other reindeer, whenever little Rudi felt shy, embarrassed, or just plain foolish, which in truth was much of time, his nose would blush bright red. Not just a sweet, gentle, rosy red, but a brilliant, bright, glowing red. There's Rudi with his glowing red nose. Every day, little Rudi would stare at his reflection in the mirrored lakes of Lapland and cry, oh why does my nose blush red when everyone's cheeks do instead? I don't like being the odd one out with my embarrassing, glowing, bright red snout. There's little Rudi looking at his reflection. And oh dear, the problems it caused him. His glowing nose meant he was always the first to be found playing hide and seek. His glowing nose attracted pecking birds who thought it was a rosy red apple. And his glowing nose kept the other reindeer awake at night. But more little Rudi tried to stop it, the brighter his nose would glow. And there's all of little Rudi's problems. As Christmas Eve drew near, a freezing icy fog descended on the Lapland village. The elves hurried here and scurried there to finish their work in time. But as busy as they were, the elves still found time to greet little Rudi, for he was the dearest of dears, and no elf loved him more than his best friend Glow, who was kind and gentle as he. There's Glow and Rudi. Little Rudi watched on wistfully as Glow prepared the brave, strong reindeer for Christmas. He wished he could be chosen as part of Father Christmas's sleigh team. But with his embarrassing, blushing nose, he knew this could never be. That night, little Rudi couldn't sleep. Tossing and turning as the north wind howled, he suddenly had an idea. There's the northern lights in the skies. The following day was Christmas Eve. Before anyone else was awake, little Rudi crept off into the forest. The freezing fog curled around the trees, making it difficult to see. But little Rudi knew where he was heading. Clip-clopping further into the forest, he stopped at the deepest, muddiest puddle he could find. He closed his eyes, held his breath, and then dipped his nose into the oozy mud. Splash, splosh, splish. Little Rudi didn't come out until the silky brown mud had completely covered his nose. His shiny red snout had disappeared. Now it wasn't glowing or shining. It was a perfect brown, just like all the other reindeer. There he is, putting his nose into the puddle. Pleased that his plan had worked, little Rudi proudly held his new nose high as he trotted back through the forest, trying his best to see which path to take in the swirling fog. Soon he saw Pixie Mixie. She was taking a batch of freshly made oatcakes to the reindeer sleigh team. Energy for their big night ahead. But Pixie Mixie didn't spot the little brown deer. "Oh dear, I can't see where to go," she cried. "If only little Rudi were here with his bright red nose and friendly cheer." There she is, walking around with oatcakes. Little Rudi's right there, but she can't see him. Trotting on further, little Rudi saw Conker, who was looking for his juggling ball. But Conker didn't spot the little brown deer. "Oh dear, I can't see where my ball is gone," he cried. "If only little Rudi were here with his bright red nose and friendly cheer." Little Rudi trotted on. Soon he came to the forge where Ambolt the elfsmith was trying to make a shoe for one of the reindeer. But he didn't spot the little brown deer. "Ouch! He can't see what I'm doing," cried Ambolt. "If only little Rudi were here with his bright red nose and friendly cheer." There's Ambolt, and he has little hurting finger. But you can't even spot Rudi there too. Little Rudi felt sad that the elves no longer recognized him, and sadder still that he couldn't help them. And he didn't like that feeling, not one bit. Just then 2 red-faced visitors stumbled through the foggy clearing. It was Father Christmas and Mother Christmas. "Oh dear, has anyone seen little Rudi?" cried Father Christmas. All of a fluster, we searched mountains high and valleys low, and everywhere in between, but we can't find him anywhere. "Nor can we," cried Pixie Mixie, Conker and Ambolt. "We haven't seen him all day. Where are you, little Rudi? We need you." There's Rudi right there, in the little back areas of the forest. And all the elves and Glow are trying to call for Rudi. Slowly and gingerly, the shy young deer stepped from behind a tree. Glow knew at once who it was. "Little Rudi!" she cried, rushing to her friend. "Why have you hidden your beautiful red nose?" There's Glow rushing to her friend. As a big sad tear trickled down little Rudi's muzzle. When it reached his nose, it traced a winding line through the mud before splashing to the ground. Glow wiped the rest of the mud away. Little Rudi's red nose, burst back into sight and shone like a blazing torch through the fog. "Hooray, hooray!" There's Glow wiping around Rudi's nose. That's red nowadays. "Little Rudi, thank goodness we found you," cried Father Christmas, relieved. "Compass, the Pathfinder elf, says tonight will be the foggiest Christmas Eve ever. So foggy that I won't be able to see where to deliver the children's toys. But Mother Christmas had a marvellous idea. Find little Rudi," she said. "He's the help you need." Little Rudi continued, Father Christmas in a soft voice. "Will you let your nose, be the light I need tonight to guide my sleigh through the foggy Christmas skies?" The little deer looked confused. Glow hugged him. "Little Rudi, you have a special gift. And it's not just a nose that blushes brightly. You bring joy to all who you know. And you see, it's our differences that make us special. And you're very special indeed." There's Father Christmas telling Rudi. Little Rudi could hardly believe his ears, and his nose started to glow, brighter and brighter and brighter. But this time it wasn't glowing with embarrassment. There's Rudi with his bright red nose. And now little Rudi's nose was blushing with pride. And I guess that's the end. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel. And have a nice day. Bye!